We have previously discussed the strategy and the STP elements of the 3M model, and now we are ready to tackle the marketing mix, or the 4 Ps. The marketing mix consists of product, price, place or distribution, and promotion. This presentation will introduce product and price. Product is defined as anything that is of value to a consumer and can be offered through a voluntary marketing exchange. These can be actual products, tangible, that have physical attributes. You can see it, touch it, taste it, store it, including a brand name, features, design, quality level, and packaging. Services can also be defined as a product, but services are intangible offerings that involve a deed, performance, or effort that cannot be physically possessed, intangible customer benefits that are produced by people or machines and cannot be separated from the producer. Keep in mind that it is rare to offer a pure service, intangible, or a pure product, tangible. Most products fall on a service product continuum, that is, product dominated on one end and service dominated on the other. A doctor visit would fall toward the service dominated end, and a grocery store would fall towards the product dominated end. Most offerings will have a combination of both falling between the two extremes. A brand is key to the product, as well as the rest of the marketing mix. When we discuss brand, we are talking about the brand name, which is the spoken component of branding, the URLs, logos and symbols, slogans, and jingles and sounds. All of these can assist in promoting brand awareness. If people do not know about the brand, it will not help them with decision making. If we have the elements of the brand but do not inform the public through promotion, then it will not be as effective. What does brand awareness do for a business? It facilitates purchases. The customer understands what problem this brand will solve for them. It can establish loyalty. The consistency of the product or the ability to solve the problem over and over means the customer can trust the brand to do what it claims. Brands can protect from the competition and price competition. If the customer believes a brand is of better quality and solves a problem, they will tend to have more loyal customer base. Brands are assets. They can be legally protected through trademarks and copyrights, and the firm can have exclusive use of them. Brands can affect market value. We know that brands can have a direct impact on the company's bottom line. The assets can be more valuable than any tangible asset the company may own. Lastly, the concept of brand equity is composed of 4 elements: brand awareness, perceived value, brand association, and brand loyalty. The greater the awareness, perceived value, brand association, and brand loyalty, the greater the value of the equity. Coke and McDonald's would have a great amount of brand equity. Packaging is considered an attribute of the product. A package is composed of primary package and secondary package. The primary package is the one the consumers use, such as a toothpaste tube. It is used for convenience of storage, use, and consumption. A secondary package is the wrapper or exterior carton that may contain the primary package or provides the UPC code label used by retail scanners, can contain additional public information that may not be available on the primary package. The secondary package can also provide some promotional benefits to the product. Lastly, packages are required to have labels that comply with industry-specific laws and regulation. A quick review of what is considered a product. A product is anything of value, tangible, intangible, and a combination of both, that is, the value to the customer that can be offered for voluntary exchange. Key elements of the product are the brand, brand equity, packaging, and labeling. One last note. A product that is following a cost leadership or focused cost leadership strategy is not going to spend on brand or building brand equity. The reason? Branding is differentiation, and differentiation adds to cost. Pricing is complex because it is the statement of voluntary marketing exchange. Price is the value of the product or service. The strategy selected helps determine the price, but setting the price too high or too low can decrease the customer's concept of value. The 5 C's of pricing discuss the areas of consideration: company objectives, customers, costs, competition, and channel members constitute the 5 C's. Each of the 5 can have an impact, but I'm going to focus on customers, cost, and competition. If we understand our customers' needs or what problem we are going to solve for them, then we should be able to have some price flexibility in our pricing. Costs are key from the standpoint of profitability. If we cannot provide the product, service, or problem solving and make a profit, then you can't expect to offer the product. Note here, sometimes we offer low or no profit products to customers because they demand them to purchase other profitable products. Lastly, if we are a heterogeneous product, then we must consider the competition. Our ability to set prices may be restricted by what the competition charges or what the industry standard is. A common discussion when setting prices will revolve around the concept of price elasticity of demand. The basic concept states the lower the price, the more units will be sold. The higher the price, the less units will be sold. All things being equal, this is true. If Libby's green beans are sold for $1.09 at Safeway and 89 cents at Walmart, then Walmart will typically sell more units. Of course, Walmart's strategy is cost leadership, meaning they will do what it takes to keep costs down so they can sell at a lower price. This does not mean that they simply cut price or take less profit. It means that they make their profit on the lower price because they have lower costs. If someone tells you they are going to be the Walmart of some market or industry by charging a lower price but do not have a cost advantage, that will be a short-lived strategy. If we are in the grocery business and wish to compete with Walmart, we may go head-to-head with pricing like Aldi or Food 4 Less. But typically, you would have to compete on additional products that are not offered by Walmart. This may be specialty meats, produce, cheese, wine, etc., that will allow you to charge a higher price, like Whole Foods Market. I wish I could give you the answer for determining pricing, but unfortunately there's not one out there. Typically, we make our best guess and adjust pricing and products to find the proper fit. You may want to review the PowerPoint found on Blackboard, 10 Pricing Strategies. That will give you some ideas on how to develop a price for your product.